Told police, and by this morning the teen who made that threat was in a police cruiser, but he wasn't arrested. The next part of the story is something we hear too often. The teen was bullied, not just yesterday, but frequently. Local 12's Deb Dixon is live at Woodward High School with how this story unfolded. Deb?
Yeah, Rob, this is a story that we've heard a lot. A teenager bullied over and over again. He threatens to retaliate by bringing a gun to school. In this case, it was Woodward High School. What we don't often hear is when the story ends like this one. A Metro bus driver transporting Woodward students called police yesterday about an assault on the bus. When cops got there, no one was talking until later. A student told a parent what the assault victim said. He might bring a gun to Woodward this morning.
If it has to happen at all, this is the way it should go, and that is that a student went home and told their parent, the parent told the police, the street police told their bosses, the bosses reached out to not only our youth function within the police department, but also to the Cincinnati Public Schools. The principal of Woodward became personally involved during very off hours.
The strategizing to prevent possible violence at the school began last night.
We've got a school, we don't want anything there. We've got a bus with kids on it, we don't want anybody there. These are all innocent victim concerns if there's that viable threat. Then we even say, well, if we get him at the bus stop, then there's other people at the bus stop. So it was taking even a step behind that, and we interacted with him at home.
The student was picked up at home and taken to school in a cruiser. Police believe the threat was simply said out of frustration.
I believe that we headed off what could have been a casualty long before it even had an opportunity to become one.
This is a situation where I believe this student really turns out to be a victim at the end of the day, and we're pursuing an investigation along those lines.
So the only possible crime right now is the assault on him.
Yes.
I didn't get any calls back from the principal here or from Cincinnati Public, but so here's what we have. We have this kid who was bullied over and over and over again. This morning, he gets a ride to school in a cruiser, and the police figure all this out. He meets with the principal, he's promised protection, and the bullies could be charged with assault. Rob?
How about video from the bus ride? That would be interesting. Does that exist?
Yeah, I talked to police, and they're definitely looking for that Metro bus video. And you know, that video on the buses is very good. That assault is going to be clear, and I'm sure they'll be using that as evidence, Rob.
Deb Dixon, thanks very much. October, ironically, is National Bullying Prevention Month. According to a Bureau of Justice study, 1 out of every 4 children is bullied at one time or another. 85% of the time, no one steps in to help.